24 hours is a lot of time when you build a new car. In 1 year in Formula-1, you design a car, you produce it, you go racing, and then in 1 year, that's history. In 24 hours, you can do a lot in terms of building the car, building a new car in particular. It's a new project, something where you have to put a lot of parts together, but the teamwork is very intense, many people at work, and in 24 hours, there's a lot you can achieve.
Right, morning everybody. This morning's meeting, we are quite busy, as you well know. We have a lot of work coming through on the machines. On the mills, we're still looking for the uprights and this jacket IR sensor they're chasing. Turning, they're chasing these CDLZ lowers. They want them for the weekend. Thank you very much.
All good?
Yeah.
Yeah, finishing off some of the kitting on the chassis. Got a lot coming through tonight on night shift.
I look after the 4 project management teams that are responsible for the manufacture of all the car components that build to the race car. These teams will be receiving drawings and design releases from the drawing office and will be liaising with the different manufacturing centres, both in-house and in the supply chain. So it's really our busy season as we're pushing drawings out and pulling parts into the building.
Hey Google, play next song. Washer, spacer, washer. They're really fiddly. The whole point, okay, is thinking when you're working in the garage, there's lots of small little fiddly bits and pieces you're having to work with. Thing like the pegs in the back of the drums. It's that kind of thing. You're working quickly, okay? Do 1 minute of this.
1 and stop.
Go into the plate clean and press.
Nice. Good job.
You do as many reps as you can in 30 seconds. A rep will not count if it doesn't tap the floor and if it doesn't finish overhead. This for you guys will be the most relevant thing. When you're working with the tyres, it's picking them up, putting them on the stack constantly. Stop. Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, gents.
You all right?
Hiya. Checking in on how we're doing on floor and front wing metallics heading into launch. All of the brains in these pods are putting in maximum effort to make sure that we can get parts to the car as quickly as we can. Making sure we've got best possible quality, delivery on time, making sure that we're all pushing towards the performance of the car on track.
When we have our partners come into the facility, I think that's an area that will bring to life the high-performance culture really well. I think the partners will love it if we could find the right moments to show our partners tech. That'll be good.
I think protecting IP is always a matter of what's the reward of giving up IP. So I'd rather promote the growth of the brand than thinking about protecting IP.
With launch coming up, we are stacked. It's not just the car that has to be done, it's everything in the background. It's the overalls, we have garage, we have livery, partner branding, social assets, the launch video. We have to make sure it all comes together. The team is working super hard, super long, and it's just a lot of stuff packed into a small amount of time. Working with surface and brand for application, we size up, we position, and make sure that they're not impacting any of the aerodynamics or anything like that.
Originally we used to paint the cars and now we've replaced it with vinyl, which stick on. It's lighter, quicker and cheaper. When we get a panel in, we clean it, we prep it, I've already pre-marked it out. Apply the vinyl, take the backing off, stick it on the panel, squidge all the air out. You heat it up to 100 degrees so it sets the glue on the back of the vinyl so it sticks a lot better. Pull all the excess off and hey presto. And we basically last in line before the panels get either sent off or bolted to the car, ready for the race, wherever that may be.
Go. 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 Okay. That's it, boys. Review with the videos in the corner. It's really good at the moment, mate.
All right, yeah.
Feel all right?
All right, yeah, sweet. So you've got a situation here where the nut is now moving down the axle with power on the gun. They're safely connected, and then you've just got no delay to your gun push from where your light's gone off. So that, to me, is optimum.
Okay, 2 more, guys. And reset.
Evening, Dave. Evening. Right, I'm done for the day. So could you open your emails tonight? If you try and keep these TDLs running, they're quite important. The protector boot as well, they're nearly finished. On these plastic bits here, they should probably finish about 2 o'clock in the morning. Once they're done, there's a job on the list that needs doing, all right? About 300. It's a 30 off. They wanted 2 urgently, but they should finish tomorrow. To me, done, Dave. I'm going to turn my PC off and go home. So have a good night. See you in the morning.
I'm Andy, I work here on the Integrate section. These are the biggest lathes that we've got here. At the moment we've got a bit of a rush on for some of these rear suspension parts for the car launch, which is obviously February the 13th, and we're under pressure a little bit to get them done, but we've got to have 2 of these out by the weekend, as long as we get our head around it. An F1 car suspension is ridiculously complicated. We'll make parts and they've got to be right, obviously. Within microns, it's highly critical. And obviously it's totally safety related being a suspension part, so you can't afford to make something wrong.
I'm Henry. I work down here in the additive manufacturing department. So these are our SLA machines. We build parts for our prototypes, also our full-scale parts for the cars. Okay, so I'm just going to fill this machine now with our resin. This is what the parts are made out of. So what happens is a laser solidifies the material as the platform lowers and parts are created. You'll never even know they're 3D printed. They look unbelievable. I get on great with the night shift guys, it's just quieter. Of course, it's really important we need to have that collaboration with the morning shift, trying to be as efficient as possible, and it helps us get to our deadlines. Still a lot of work to do though, it doesn't make it any quieter.
We constantly run a 24-hour shift system here. So there's 2 totally opposite shifts. We're the papaya shift we're on at the moment. The blue shift's off. So it runs all through the weekend. You know, there's not an off day here. We generally have a handover chat face to face. Sometimes there's loads to talk about, and other times it can be quite straightforward. Job's running okay, carry on, see you in the morning. The pressure is on now till February the 13th. We set the date. The whole world knows our car is being launched on February the 13th, so we have to have all the bits made. It doesn't stop in Formula 1, it's 24 hours a day.